Hey everybody, it's Anne Marie Your Girl. I have a new video for you guys today, and it's actually going to be a first impressions review, first impression on the anime Kiss Him Not Me. And I watched this show on Funimation.com, on Funimation's website. But anyway, the main plot of the show involves a girl by the name of Kai Surinuma, and Kai is a otaku and a fujoshi. See, these words, I know I always get them right. Fujoshi, who is usually a female otaku who enjoys reading or watching content that revolves around the relationship between two male characters. And now, after the death of her favorite character, she goes into a weird state of depression, because Kai is a bigger girl in the show, but after her favorite character dies, she goes into a weird state of depression where she loses a lot of weight and becomes beautiful among all of her peers. And this ends up with her being asked out, or kind of being asked out, by the hottest guys in her school named Yusuke Igarashi, Nozomu Nanashima, Hayato Shinomiya, and Asuma Mutsumi. Yeah. This then leads to them all vying for her affection, despite her having some very strange tendencies. And she has quite a few of them. Now, I only watched the first 6 episodes due to that having been all that's been released by Funimation through their new Simuldub system. But while watching the show, it brought up for me some interesting concepts that made me enjoy the show even more. One is the concept that people will ignore strange tendencies if you are attractive. Now, this concept appears when in the very first episode, when Kai is asked out by all these gentlemen, they all end up hanging out together for the day. And she tries to hide her otaku-ness from all of these guys, but towards the end of the episode, she breaks and they see just how big of an otaku that she really is, which they strangely are okay with because of the simple fact that she's hot. And this ultimately leads to be a running theme throughout the entire series, with them just over the entire series of the past 6 episodes, them realize just how big of an otaku she is, because they see her like freak out and fangirl a lot, but then they learn to basically deal with it because she is attractive. And the second concept, and the last one, is that beauty is skin deep. Now, this really came to play when several of the boys start being accused of only liking Kai because she is cute and not actually getting to know the real her. It's then further explored when in about the 3rd, maybe 4th episode, it's hard for me to remember at this point, that she ends up gaining back all of her weight, and 2 of the boys immediately want her to lose weight because they no longer find her attractive. One of the other boys, he is like just wants her to be happy and feels like she's fine just the way he is. And the last boy is kind of confused with his feelings concerning Kai because he's not for sure if he only likes her for her looks or if he truly likes her. But then after a while in that episode, he then realizes that regardless of no matter what size Kai is, she's still the same individual and still the same loving girl that she was, and he ultimately decides that he loves her. Now, the reason why I chose these 2 concepts is because of the fact that, and it made me like the show even more, is because this is so true in today's society. I mean, how many times have you seen a girl or boy with someone and do anything for this individual strictly because they are attractive, or they put up with anything that they do because of the fact that they are attractive? And this person's personality could be utter complete shit, but that's okay because they look good. This isn't to say that all attractive people have shitty personalities. I'm just saying that I've came across individuals like that too, where everyone seems to, cherish the ground they walk on or do anything for this individual, but they're a terrible, terrible person. But it's also the same to say that someone who isn't attractive, people immediately look at their looks and don't actually try and get to know them. And they could have a wonderful personality, and no one will ever know just because they don't look ideal to them and they treat them differently. Now, this show brings that to light, because it shows that Kai, when she had a lot of weight on her, not many people really paid attention to her and they thought she was kind of weird. But then as soon as she lost weight, everyone all of a sudden like wanted to hang out with her. They found her attractive and they treated her very, very differently. And so it brings this issue to light, but it also adds in some humor, because of course Kai is still the same person that she always was. She just doesn't have the weight on her like she did before. Now, another character that I haven't yet introduced is Shima Nishina. I'm probably saying the name wrong. I'm sorry. But she is a girl who is mistaken for a boy, and she meets Kai at Comiket. But she is also an otaku, just like Kai, and also a fujoshi, just like Kai as well. And she's kind of brought in as like competition for the guys. And I like her because not only is she brought in for competition, but she's not afraid to call all the boys out on their shit. And she's also not afraid to kind of accuse them or ask them about their true feelings for her. It's like she's trying to like weasel out the people that really like her and the people that only like her because of her looks. Now, like I mentioned before, now for me, who I think that Kai is going to end up with, or who I hope Kai ends up with, is either Igarashi or Mitsumi. Just because they're the only two boys that truly kind of have Kai's best interest at heart. A lot of times they tend to really worry about how happy she is, or she's doing the right things that are for her, and they also don't care about when she put the weight back on. They didn't care, and when she decided to lose the weight, they wanted to make sure that she was doing it for her and not for anybody else, which I really like. But we'll have to see. Have to see whether or not that actually ends up happening, if she ends up with any guys or if she ends up with one of them. Now, like I mentioned before, I did watch this via Funimation's simul-dub system, which I'm actually really liking, because now you don't have to wait like a year and a half or 6 months for the dub to finally be released. And but you can only watch the simul-dubs on Funimation's Now subscription, which is $5.99 a month, which actually isn't that expensive. Funimation used to be much more. It was like $10, but now it's like $6 or whatever. So it's gone down in price because of their partnership with Crunchyroll, which is amazing. Now definitely check it out, and I believe you get a 14-day free trial, so definitely try it out while you can, or check it out so that you can see what it's all about. And if you decide to keep it, you can. And there's even some parts of the shows that are free without you having to have a subscription. Now the series is 12 episodes. Like I mentioned before, it's only 12 episodes. 6 are all that have been released, and I do plan to definitely do a more in-depth review on this show once all 12 are released. This is on like the music, the art, and even the development of the characters overall, which characters I liked and did not like. So yeah, check that out whenever that's finished. But as of right now, I'm really liking this show. It's humorous, it's super funny. It actually had me laughing out loud at some points, and I honestly loved with them putting in different characters or different shows popping up. Like for example, Attack on Titan popped up, and so did Black Butler also popped up as well, which was utterly really amazing to actually see. So yeah, check it out if you guys haven't already. And like I said before, it's on Funimation.com's website via the Funimation Now. And yeah, all right, you guys. So I'll see you guys next week with another video. And yeah, don't forget to also comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already for more videos from me. And yeah, of course, check out all my social media accounts, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my anime blog. And I'll have a new video out for you guys soon. Bye. Bye, you guys.